What's up, y'all? Damn, it's been a while, hasn't it? Yeah, sorry about that. I was too busy, A, getting a full-time job, B, dealing with everyone delaying their fucking albums, and that's about it. But here we are, back again, like a month later, and today we're talking about Dan Briggs. Not that Dan Briggs, this Dan Briggs. The man has, I believe, 5 solo projects now. Disorder Assembly just put out their album today. I don't know if I'm putting this video up today or tomorrow, but I'm recording it like 4 hours after they dropped it. So we're going to talk about his solo stuff. So yeah, I'm doing this a lot more loosey-goosey. I just kind of have like a couple notes about each album. I don't have like a full script or anything in this one. So we're just going to go with it because I don't have a lot of time anymore. So fuck it, we're just going to dive right in. And coming in at negative 16,854, or whatever number I fucking put, is going to be the first Orbs album. So I tried Orbs years ago. I tried it once, and I remember stopping after a few tracks. And I haven't gone back since until like a week ago. When I fucking found it and bought it, I was like, oh yeah, Orbs, shit, I should give this another shot. That was like 6 years ago when I didn't like it, so maybe things have changed. So I start listening to it. And immediately I fucking hate it. I hate this fucking band. And I'm gonna tell you why. Adam Fisher, Mr. Vocalist. I don't know what Asking Alexandria cover band Dan found this fucking guy from, but he should go back to it. These are, without a doubt, the worst fucking vocals I ever heard in my life. I would rather listen to goddamn Lulu, because Lulu is actually fucking funny. There is nothing redeeming about this fucking guy's voice.
Oh my, you've grown another head, mirror, which one is
You've grown another number.
It's really fucking bad, okay? And you know what the worst part about is? The music behind it is actually good. Like, the track People Will Read has this instrumental break, and it's actually really fucking good. The whole album, all the musicians slay it. And then the goddamn vocals come in. Fuck, they're so fucking bad. They're so fucking bad. I was sitting in my car on my fucking lunch break, just sitting in agony. I haven't been this angry listening to an album since fucking Catharsis. And if that should tell you anything, it's that it's fucking bad. We're moving on. So no surprise at all, the second Orbs album comes in at number 6. And the reason it's above the first one is because it's like 15 minutes shorter. So there's a little bit less torture. So that's the only reason. Fuck Orbs. I am very glad that I never have to hear another fucking note from this band. I'm sorry, Dan. I'm sorry, the other musicians. But that dude is fucking terrible. And get rid of him immediately. Alright, now that we've calmed down, let's talk about the new album. So, Disorder Assembly with Combustion Fossil. They put out their single, which I believe was Lizards of Boz, with a really groovy bass line. I was like, oh yeah, I'm digging this. And then the fucking... I don't know what the hell that accent was. And then the full album comes out, and I put it on, and the first track, whatever it's called, is like 14 minutes. And it's nothing but goddamn noise. And I'm sitting here like, what the fuck is this? You know what it sounds like? If anyone's ever been in a jazz band, it sounds like the ambient noise going on in the room before the instructor comes in. And everyone's just dicking around on their instruments, like just making no musical sense whatsoever. That's what 60% of this goddamn album is. Track 1 and 3 is just fucking noise. And it's like, probably like, what, 22 minutes? And then the second and fourth tracks are actual songs. I guess that's like the gimmick of the album. Like let's make 60% of it useless noise and 40% actual music. When I popped this into Winamp, it had two genres. One was like something jazz, and then the other one was freak out. Now, I don't know what the freak out music genre sounds like, but if it sounds like this, I'm going to stay away from it. Unfortunately, it's another dud, but there, like I said, 40% of the album is actually pretty decent, but most of it is just nothing. Alright, now we get into Nova Collective. Another disappointing album. Now, when they first announced it, I was all for it. Trioscapes me taken. Boom. Put them together. You got some damn good musicians on your hand. But unfortunately, none of the songs are really memorable at all. The only one I was kind of digging was The State of Flux. That one, I think, was pretty decent. But everything else, it's just whatever, man. I'm so upset. I wanted to like so many of these albums so much more, but they just don't do anything at all. But moving on into Nightmare Scenario, it's actually a pretty cool atmospheric EP. Now, it doesn't have really any go-to songs. I'm not like, oh, I want to hear this song. But when I'm listening to it, it's like, yeah, this is pretty cool. You know, I think he does all the instruments. He sings. Out of all of these side bands, it's the only one with good vocals. But yeah, I don't have much to say about it. It's just a pretty enjoyable listen. It's only like 20 minutes. And yeah, pretty decent. But coming in the top spot by a fucking landslide, there is not even a sliver of competition between 1 and 2 and all the rest of them. The first album, Separate Realities, is just awesome. Blast Off is just the classic, right? Everyone fucking knows Blast Off. Wazzle Jazzle is probably the most jazzy song. It's a great album, though most of it seems to be a total jam fest, but it's a jam fest that's coherent, unlike Disorder Assembly. And in first place, we have Digital Dream Sequence. Man, it's all about that clean bass in the middle of the title track. I don't know how Dan does it, man. That dude lays down some serious grooves. You got stab wounds, that shreds. The ending of Jungle is pretty sweet. And then we get to Bitch Ass, From the Earth to the Moon. Without a doubt, my single favorite song from any of these albums. All of them. If the beginning enough wasn't amazing, you have that whole middle section. I call it the space part, from the Earth to the Moon. And then it has this like 20-second crazy ass drum fill. First of all, I haven't even mentioned Matt Lynch, the drummer of Trioscapes and the Nova Collective, is got to be the most underrated player today. Just listen to Blast Off and From the Earth to the Moon. This man is amazing on the set. But yeah, he does this huge fill, and then it blasts off. See, it's all connected. It blasts off into this fucking cool ass saxophone part. Da-na-na-da. It's gonna be the part where I put it in the my title cards where I have the song. I'm gonna put it there, obviously, so you know what I'm talking about. But that entire section, chills. It gives me chills, even when I'm thinking about it. I don't know if you can see them, but I have chills just thinking about it. It's also way chunkier. I don't know what other words to use. It's way chunkier than the first album, and that's why it comes in at number 1. So there you have it, folks. I hope this wasn't too rambly. Like I said, I'm just going off the top of my head with a couple notes. I'm sorry. I know it's pretty negative about the bottom part of this list, but I really fucking hate Orbs, bro. Like, those vocals are so bad. I think it's probably gonna end up in the top or bottom 10 albums I have ever fucking heard, because the vocals are that goddamn bad. But next time we're talking Liquid Tension Experiment, which is going to be much more positive, and then we have Devin, which is getting much more positive, and then we got Gojira dropping an album at the end of the month. We got a lot of content coming, guys, and I have an even bigger thing planning beyond that. I am working out in like 6 different rankings right now. So eventually I'm just going to be dropping these like flies, man. But for now, let me know what you think about Dan's solo stuff. And hopefully soon they're about to drop a new album too, so we'll talk about that when that drops. They've been there, since fucking day one. Been waiting to talk about them. But when that time comes, we'll talk more Dan. Peace out, guys.